Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. I hope you all are having a great week. I had a really nice night last night. My husband and I went to a Yankee Red Sox game, and it was my first Red Sox game. I usually go to one game a season with my husband, but my brother-in-law usually gets to go to the Boston game. But he wasn't able to come, so I got to go, and I was all excited. I was wearing my Mark Teixeira t-shirt, and I was so excited to see him play because he's my favorite. And last year when I went to the game, I think it was the one and only game where he didn't play, and I was really bummed. So I got there last night, watched him, warm up, stretch out, and he played about 10 minutes, and then stupid Boston pitcher Jon Lester nailed him in the knee with a 90-mile-an-hour pitch and hurt him, and I was so upset. I was really in a nasty mood for about 4 innings until I found out that he was going to be okay and he wasn't going to be on the DL for weeks. But anyway, it got me thinking, first I was thinking I'm never going to see this guy play, and my husband's going, I know, he's your favorite, you love him, you're upset. I'm like, yeah, I am. And I told him, you got to bring me to another game this season because I have to see him play. And I was thinking about being patient, and that, one of these days I will actually see him play a whole game. But I started thinking about being patient and how that also relates to eBay. And especially for the newbies out there. I know this can be really exciting when you go get something, and then you take your pictures and you put it on eBay and you put it up for auction, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting for somebody to bid on it, and then nothing happens. And it can be really frustrating because, needless to say, all of us would love to have our items sell immediately. But unfortunately, probably 50% of the time or more, that's not going to happen. But you have to be patient in this business sometimes. And patience is not a virtue that I have a lot of, but I'm trying. So, what I do with most of my stuff if it doesn't sell, I have a store on eBay just because over the past 3 years I've accumulated so much inventory that it was worth it for me to open a store. So I opened a store, I pop everything in there, I just let it sit there, and eventually most of it sells. If it doesn't sell, I usually leave things up there for a year. If it doesn't sell, I pull it out of the store and I do the garage sale thing at a friend's house. I've done the flea market thing once or twice. Or, if I don't have a lot of money invested in it, I donate it. So that's what I do with the things that don't sell. But the other thing, that you've got to think about is even if you have a quality item up on eBay, the person that's looking for it may just not be looking for it right now. 3 months from now, they might really, really need a Marvin the Martian coffee mug, and you happen to have it, and they buy it. But right now, they're not even thinking about it. And that was the other thing I wanted to talk about is the slow season on eBay. Right now is probably the slowest buying season on eBay because it's summer, the kids are home from school, people are going on vacation, they're at the pool, they're doing day trips, they're doing everything but shopping online. So if you have some really quality items and you're wondering why they're not selling, it's mostly because people just aren't buying right now. They're just not looking. So if you don't want to keep things on over the summer, take them down and pop them back up mid to late August, because that's when the selling season really starts to pick up. That's when people start to think about the kids are going back to school, all the holidays are coming up. That's when you put up your Halloween stuff, your Halloween costumes, your Christmas stuff, and everything else, because that's when people are really going to start to look. So if you don't want to spend the money to have things listed during the slow season, then just take them down and wait till the end of summer. And this is the busy season for picking. So it's that's the other frustrating part is, you know, you want to buy all these things and then they're not selling as fast as you want them to, so then you're accumulating all this stuff. But if you have the room to store it, then store it. And, you know, you can schedule listings a couple months, you know, 2 or 3 months ahead of time, I think, on eBay. So just, you know, keep busy and schedule things to go up, and then, you know, at the end of the summer, all this stuff goes up, and then your sales will probably, you know, increase. And these are just 2 examples of things I had to be a little bit patient on. Not too patient, because they sold within, you know, like a month and a half. This I bought, I think 3 weeks to a month ago. Paid $10 for it. It went for auction, $19.99 plus free shipping. Unfortunately, it's going to California, so I'm going to lose a little more on the shipping than what I would have liked to. But, you know, I still made a little bit of money off of it. But I'm okay with that because I made up for it on this piece. This is just a really unusual piece that I showed a few weeks ago. This is a bunch of pins from the America's Cup, you know, the sailing challenge, and these are all New Zealand pins, and it's numbered, and I had never seen anything like it. Can't find anything on eBay like it, and I bought it for $1. I put it up for auction. I think it was $50 in free shipping, and, you know, I don't even think I had a watcher on it. And when the auction ended, I popped it into the store for $59.99 and free shipping. And yesterday, I sold it for, you know, $60, and I made $60 because the person who bought it was in France, and they're willing to pay $25 to have it shipped to them. So, you know, that person just wasn't looking the past month and a half, and for some reason, you know, this past week, they found this and they really wanted it. So I paid $1 and made $60 in return, so I'm not going to complain at all. But like I said, you got to be patient. So that's it for today, guys. Just had that on my mind. So, you know, let me know what you guys think, and I hope you have a great week selling, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.